Hello and happy gaming, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I have another little challenge run that was given to me by another one of my viewers. So thank you very much to Dustin Fader, who also happens to be my roommate. So I guess kind of unfair to say one of my viewers, but it's not untrue. He was watching. He dropped a comment on one of my videos with his suggestion, and I figured, what the hell. Sorry, thirsty. I had to get myself a little drink before I continue. So what he was interested in seeing was a mono wind run using the starting relic of Royal Flush. My only one real concern with that is that because wind is a lot of really quick multi-hit attacks, it's really hard to make a power build work with this. So what I decided is that I'm going to take one of the critical hit robes, in this case the one that offers evade chance, and we're going to essentially use this as a base damage increase to springboard into something more critical hit focused, and see what we can get to happen there. Now that is going to of course be somewhat limited to what relics we find, what arcana we find, but I'm gonna do my best to make everything work out. What do we have over here? Arcana, no thanks. Makeshift bridge. Pits no longer appear in rooms and hallways. Yes, but doesn't that also have a negative side to it? Sure it does. Any elemental enemy can appear on any stage. That'd be odd. But I also gain resistance to all elements. I don't know, it's an odd one. Enemies have less health, but enemy damage is increased. I feel I should be looking those over every now and again, because I'm sure that, well, I mean, it's a good thing we're using wind, because, you know, my mortal nemesis is showing up on level 3, as usual. And again, surprising nobody, there's the Sky Palace right away on level 1. Do I like any of these? Like, combo gloves are interesting, but what makes Air Spinner really good are the actual discs, not necessarily the burst at the end. Oh my god. Stupid buzzsaw enemies. All they have to do is exist to ruin my day. Alright, that was a great first room. So again, the more observant of you will probably notice that I have not uploaded in the last couple of days. Well, save for the tier list. Oh, it's a combination of exploding barrel and friggin' elemental summoners, and they resist everything I do. This is not going well right off the bat, just gonna say. And you want to talk about getting RNG screwed, this is it, man. Alright, so Razor Burst. Do I want Shearing Chain? I mean, it is a wonderful follow-up from Cyclone Boomerang. I'll probably end up taking it, especially since the relics were a little lackluster. Hold on. Not gonna lie, kinda hoping to find either Vortex Veil or Wind Sentry. Both of the new wind spells are pretty bomb. You know, you wouldn't have to deal with those pits if you took Makeshift Bridge. Yes, but then what would I be dealing with? That's kind of the problem, is I don't know what I would be dealing with. It didn't tell me what the downside was. Cursed relics are never just straight up positive. And the one time I thought it was, I was mistaken. Oh my god, can we stop with the explosive barrels now? I don't need nitroglycerin to succeed. Matter of fact, more often than not, when those barrels show up, it makes things worse for me. Here we go. Oh, son of a bitch. So hold on, how odd is it working with a dash other than Chaotic Rift? And keep in mind, you don't get Chaotic Rift until for a predetermined amount of time. And that predetermined amount of time being basically whenever you can beat Sura and find it amongst the first wave of Chaos Arcana that he's willing to give you. So it's not like it's one of those things where it's like, Chaotic Rift, it's always there for you! Call upon it when you need it. Use it to move house. Use it to hunt mice. Use it to cut cheese. Use it for a soft breeze. No. You don't get Chaotic Rift from the beginning, so how different is it for me to work with a Dash Arcana that isn't Chaotic Rift? It's not. I got used to it, but it doesn't mean I can't use something that isn't Chaotic Rift. Just saying. Alright, I feel like I need to concentrate around elemental summoners because they are the worst. I wonder if Dark Sage is okay with elemental summoners. Of course, I would just dash right into them because I'm smart. Last I checked, sir, those enemies were not fighting with cardboard. But you said never mind what I said. Listen to the facts. Facts, those things that most of us have forgotten about because we never hear any anymore. I should apologize, I'm not going to try to get political, but my god, we don't hear enough facts anymore. Nowadays all we hear is spin and opinion. Strongman's Hammer. I mean, I was trying to find something other than Strongman's Hammer. I think I'll probably end up taking Alchemist's Stone. Is one of the reasons why I took 98%. Oh, we got one room. It might be a combat room. It might also just be wasting my time. Let's find. No, it's wasting my time. Okay. So we will head back to Iris's shop and grab Shearing Chain. And we're off. So one thing Iris could stand to do is sell me upgrades for my other spells. It's nice that I got the upgrade to my dash, but well, what about my other stuff? Why are you giving me this? Are you serious? Wow, what a waste. Alright, and then, yeah, I think Alchemist's Stone is probably our best bet. Mostly because since I already have everything from the Lenova Plaza. Is it Lenova or Lenovo? Well, for some reason, which vowel it is confusing me, so I am going to split the difference and say San Francisco. Since I've got everything from the San Francisco Plaza, I'm just going to take the Alchemist Stone. That way there's no confusion. And I'll just have more money to spend on... Please go away. I'll have more money to spend on Arcana upgrades and decent relics. Not that I'm seeing decent relics here, but... you know, the puffy parka usually helps. And you know, if I find Nox the Unfortunate selling the Crimson Clover, then yeah, then we've got something. Hello, Doctor. I don't want to give up Dragon Blast though, so. Matter of fact, what I have in general is pretty good. So this is one of those situations where unless I find a bunch of Arcana really early on, I'm probably not going to be using her services. It's a shame because, again, I think Dr. Song is one of the better NPCs, but oh, come on. That's right, get all close to one another. Alright, so I can already tell this isn't going to work out. Since I am relegated to a mono wind run because of my buddy's suggestion, even though I would like to take Dynamic Disarray, I can't. I could take Wind Flurry, but once again, that's not really going to cut the mustard when you have a build that's focused a little bit more on power than critical at the moment. So, yeah. Starting to sense a little something. I imagine many of you are, too. I believe it's called, this run might be cursed. Why weren't you dead? Like, seriously, you just had like 20 more hit points than the other guys? There we go. Just consistent pummeling. Give them not the chance to retaliate. And then I used the wrong spell. Man. It's like you take a couple of days off to get together with friends and really jam out some Dungeons and Dragons, and you forget how to play Wizard of Legend. There we go. You're not a mimic. How do you know? How do you know it's not a mimic? Well, it didn't bite me. That's usually, you know, a good sign number one that the treasure chest isn't a mimic. It doesn't bite you. Here we go. Oh, good. Anyways, as I was saying, Wings of Icarus is one of the relics that I really think needs some sort of buff or alteration. Is you don't always get the opportunity to knock enemies into pits, and when you do, it's only worth like 1 or 2 health. Yeah, I really think that's one that needs an alteration. Yeah, 22 hit combo for basically no damage because he resists everything I do. And to be fair, this is one of the weaknesses you're going to encounter anytime you do a mono element run, is if you run into one of the archmages that resist the element that you're using, you're going to have a slightly more difficult time. There's really just no way around that. There we go. Nope. Oh, evade. Nice. Evade again. There we go. Alright, longer fight than usual because he resisted everything, but not bad. Overall, I think I can get used to that. Can't take Ice Seekers. It is not a wind spell. Unfortunately, the name of the game is Mono Wind, which means I've already had to turn down some spells I really like because, you know, stipulation and challenges and, you know, life hates me. The birds, they want attention. They want to let everyone know, hey, we are here! We are here! Okay, I only have one cursed relic right now, but I see no reason not to take this because there might be other cursed relics in the future. Also, as soon as I can, I'll get rid of Vampire's Cookbook. It's really good if you have minions. Yeah, what minions am I using? You son of a bitch. Alright. You are not a mimic. Very good. Iris? What the hell is going on here? How come I don't get to upgrade any of my spells? So what we've got here is a super challenge run, where not only do we have to work with all one element, but we also don't get to upgrade any spells. So now I'm starting to feel a little salty. Starting to wonder if maybe my buddy was trying to set me up for failure because he knows how much Iris does not really care to help me upgrade my magic. Yeah, do mono wind. Yeah, that'd be a hoot. Additionally, why don't you do it with a relic that boosts your power, even though it'll have basically no effect on wind because most wind spells are multi-hit based. So at this point, I now have to look at my buddy and go, "Hey, were you trying to make me fail?" And this is absolutely ridiculous. I haven't seen Iris be this belligerent since the update came out. But no spell upgrades, not even any additional wind spells, just ugh. Can't even count on Anders to give me anything useful. So if I want this run to be successful, I can only rely on myself, because I'm not going to get any sort of help from any of the others. Jerks. So I've got the financial base in case anything good shows up, but right now, it's all for naught. Ow. 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 Yep, no chance to dodge any of that. I don't know if I'm allowed to take this or not, but I'm gonna take it anyway. My arcana are still strictly wins, so if you have a problem with me picking up Cabby's raw chocolate, frankly, you can bite my big black ass. Yeah, do a mono wind run with Royal Flush. It'll be fun. Oh, more ghouls. Get out of here, you bastards. Yeah, I saw you down here. Oh, look what he dropped. Oh, what fun. Alright, I see Anders. Are you gonna offer me anything that might help? Kind of. I'm definitely taking this. And then Phoenix Talon and Hunter's Stiletto are both useful, as I can drop Burn and Dragon Blast can drop Slow. That, I think, might be my best bet if I actually want to get anywhere. I will, however, perhaps fruitlessly wait to see what Iris has to sell. Because I'm almost guaranteeing that she is going to drop garbage. Because right now, that's the pattern I'm working with is, hey, why don't we just make sure that you don't have anything you can work with? Sound like fun? No, not really. Well, that's great. Okay. And because everything is working against me, how about we just come to another room where you don't get to fight back? This level 2-2. Ugh. Did I say I was gonna save my money to see if Iris has anything? Let me make a correction to that. Say if I make it to Iris. This floor is kicking my ass. And apparently she's also, you know, non-existent on this floor. Hey, could we maybe not give the enemies every unfair advantage in the book? I know this is supposed to be a challenge run, but this feels too challenging. Oh, finally, she helps me with something. Christ. Yeah, thanks a fucking lot. Why'd you wait so fucking long? But this still leads into the idea that we're trying to get this done with... Let's see, what is this? I already have a means of making more money. Alright. Of course. Oh, what? Sure I had dashed far enough past that. Oh, and Claws of Tomo? Gee, you're too fucking kind. Okay, don't really have a choice. I mean, it's either that or, you know, die. Last I checked, I was trying not to do that in these runs. So let's not do that. Sorry, I still feel like this is a cursed run. After 2 days of really good role-playing, come back to Wizard of Legend, and this is how the game treats me? Alright, would you like to give Freya even more unfair advantages? There. Alright, so... yeah, can't take that, thank you. This would be great if I were using Dragonfall, but I'm not using Dragonfall. No gummy vitamins, and every enemy gets invincibility in a can. This is awesome! Like, trying not to be too negative, but like I said, this run is definitely cursed in some way. I should have known the run was cursed when I immediately saw Shu in the beginning and Atlas at level 3 going, come on, bitch. So, what was that you were saying, Darksage, about Dungeons and Dragons? Was that leading into anything? Well, if I'm feeling a little bit more confident now, and I'm not sure I am, but yeah, last couple of days we actually got to get together with some friends to do some D&D play. It's not the first time since we moved, but the first time in a while we actually got to get together with a group and really get rolling. Like not surprisingly, we didn't exactly remember where any of our old games left off, because, you know, been a few months. So we decided to design some new characters, and so I designed a character that I'm not 100% sure where exactly I'm going. I actually have the health base to do this. I believe that's gonna put critical hit up to 9, evade up to 15. Okay. So what I basically designed, I see the idealist mirror there. I'm just, probably not going to be able to do much with that, but there it is. Alright, my new controller is now starting to show signs that the D-pad is getting super sensitive. Maybe all D-pads are super sensitive and I'm just not smart enough to understand. Take that. Oh, yay! Good lord, I am just getting wrecked. So yeah, oh, look at that! Ultimate area of effect enemies. Okay, okay. Yeah, I like not being able to move. I also really like only having 5 arcana to work with because we haven't found any fucking wind spells. Again, I don't necessarily blame my buddy for this because this is a problem that you'll run into in just about any mono element run. But also the idea that my new controller has a very sensitive D-pad, which is not really that big of a deal. It's just I'm making very sudden movements trying to survive, and right now that's the sensitivity of my controller is not helping me. Combined with the idea that everything has been working against me because, fuck you. Funny story, Mark. Yeah, not even going to be able to do the boss without picking up a health potion. Oh, and it's level 3 Strafe Archer! Yep, that's right, go diagonal, because that's exactly what I said. Alright, this is not cool. I could basically die at any moment. Yeah, 347 damage, completely unacceptable. I see Mentis Imperium there. Yeah, I'll probably end up coming back for that. Because I definitely need something a little bit better at controlling things at range than Cyclone Boomerang. Nothing against Cyclone Boomerang. I like Cyclone Boomerang. However, I really need something that can help me out at range. I see you there, Wanderer's Mechanism. Really no reason for me not to take it. Oh, of course. Yeah, I'm a little nervous. Well, just a little. Just a little. Oh, look, invincibility in a can enemies. Oh, who would have fucking guessed? You didn't give me anything good? No? Okay. Yeah, I'm never going to be at full health again, so no reason to take that. Alright, give me Mentis Imperium. Maybe I can make things work by sowing a little chaos amongst the ranks. Ugh. So next time you all get on, make sure you question my buddy. Hey, why did you want me to fail? Were you trying to kill him in his streak? What's wrong? The game in and of itself isn't exactly free from blame here. Hold on. And of course I can't use it. Okay, well, it was worth a try. Yeah, go over there and cause some trouble. Do it on my behalf. Yes, tell your friend that the Dark Sage sent you. Alright, still need to destroy you, but, you know, it helped. Yes, go, please, do something to help me out here. There. Whew. No, I'm still under a lot of pressure right now. Yeah, 213 health is not a good place to be in an area where everything does damage, essentially ranging from high to blow me. Yeah, how much damage do these enemies do? All of it. It doesn't sound right. Yeah, the enemies say fuck you. But that hardly seems fair. Yeah, we have a message for you. You ready? Fuck you. Fuck you. Give me that. Give me that. Only reason why I live is because of that. God damn. No, stop. Is not helped by the idea that there's just too much crap going on and way too many projectiles to be sound. What are you? Storm Draft. Yeah, thanks. Whatever. Of course, I might not be having so many problems if I was able to take Dynamic Disarray. But no, he wants to see Mono Element because, yeah, screw options. That's right, the other challenge I keep getting is one that I like even less, so... I don't like taking cursed relics from the beginning because they typically have because you're taking them from the beginning, you're typically getting hit with effects that are worse than the usual cursed relic because it's like, oh look, it's available right from the start. Oh, thanks game. Thanks. Thank you. I'm glad to see your thoughts about how I'm doing. Might as well just replace that with a giant poo coil. We're not playing Binding of Isaac here. Hey, controller, could you maybe not tilt my attacks in directions I don't want them to go? Or my dashes? Just saying, it would be helpful if you were to do what I asked you to do. Well, it's like the enemies just have way too much health. It's almost like the only way I can do a lot of damage right now is with a gimmick.
But Dark Sage, you have the Royal Flush and all Wind Arcana. Isn't that helping?
It would be helping if the items I were using had a much higher base damage. And unfortunately, what I'm working with at the moment doesn't exactly allow for that to shine through. Why did I buy the upgrade to that? Just to say I had it? It doesn't do any more damage. At least I'm here at full health, but... yeah, wind is definitely one of the elements that works best with critical hits. Typically, if you want a Royal Flush build to work, you want to do it with Earth, Fire, even Water has more strong single hit spells than Wind. Alright. Sorry guys, I wanted to talk about Dungeons and Dragons, and it turns out everything conspired to show me nothing but pure hatred. Including right now, where now I have to focus on these guys more than Sura. Because, why? Fuck you. That's pretty much the entire name of this run, is fuck you. I was just gonna get mad when he summoned Null Flash agents again. Okay, there, we did it. Holy crap. That run was... I'm not gonna let... It felt cursed from the very beginning. It was not fun. Not at all helped by the idea that Royal Flush just didn't do a lot for any of my good Arcana choices. So, yeah. I'm happy I got to finish the run. I hope you enjoyed it. Next time you want me to do a Royal Flush run, give me Arcana, give me an element choice that has better single strike damage. Wind doesn't do single strikes. It does things like rapid shearing blasts. Just saying. That was the first time you guys have seen this. I might as well show it to you. I made an oops, but that's okay. Yeah, see that exploding fireball right there? That big ol' just smash of damage? Yeah, that would have been better to work with. These are all of the people that we interacted with during the trials. We never interacted with Dr. Song or Nocturne, so there you go. Would have just been best if we saw Nox multiple times. You know, those are... Oh, there you go. Those are all of the relics that I picked up during the trials, not the one that I started with, of course. There you go. Because remember, this is the Wizard of Legend exhibit. It's all about the Wizard of Legend. Wobbity-dobbity. And by the way, all these people here, yes, they do represent the Archmages. It's like in order. This is Zeal over here as Atlas, even though I expect him to look bigger and chunkier, but I guess that's what he looks like as a normal guy. That represents Freya. There's the Wonder Twins and Shu over here. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the run. I thought it was a cursed run, but maybe you guys felt differently. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will be back with some more stuff in the very near future. You take care of yourselves. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I will be seeing you.